Hi, my name is Heather Nunziato. I'm a Board Certified Behavior Analyst with DiNovi and Associates. In this video, I'll be showing you clips of a child that is completely engaging in homework refusal. He's screaming, he's crying, and he's just keeps on repeating that he just does not want to do his homework and that it might be too hard for him.
So you do want me to call her then?
I don't like homework. I don't like homework.
But all kids have to do homework. That's how they get smart. Do you think all the kids in your class want to do the homework?
From watching that clip, we can only hypothesize what we think that function of his behavior could be. Because we know in the world of applied behavior analysis, we can't start interventions, we can't start writing those programs until a proper functional analysis has been completed. So we can only hypothesize from watching this video, and I might say that this child's behavior is maintained by escape from demands of doing his homework. From the 4th edition task list, E-01, which is antecedent interventions, I'll name one, which is non-contingent reinforcement. So what is non-contingent reinforcement? That's when you provide reinforcement freely and often. So in the sake of this behavior, which we're going to say was maintained by escape, we're going to give this student as many breaks as he possibly can. So by providing those breaks, it's going to serve as an abative effect for his challenging behavior. He won't have the motivation to engage in the challenging behavior because he's getting those breaks often. So if the breaks are readily available to him, this boy won't have to tantrum to get out of his homework anymore.
All my life. But I already did homework. So do you want to just go to bed then instead?
No! I don't like the homework.
C-02 is unwanted effects of punishment. So we see the mom that she's telling the son, just go to your room then if you're going to act like this at the table. So that's going to negatively reinforce her behavior. Why? Because it's getting rid of the child and he's being sent to his room. So she no longer has to hear that tantrum. Why is that not going to work? Because punishment is temporary. Why? Because it's not getting rid of the behavior altogether. It's temporarily getting rid of this behavior. So when he comes back from out of his room and she represents the homework again, what's he going to do? He's going to tantrum again. So that's why in behavior analysis, we always want to use reinforcement before starting any punishment. Next, I'm going to lightly go over extinction, which is D-18 or C-03. So extinction is withholding reinforcement for a previously reinforced response. So in this case, the child will no longer be able to have the opportunity to go to his room. He has to stay at the table. So this is called escape extinction. He's no longer able to leave. He has to get his homework done. It might take 2 hours. It might take 5 hours. We don't know. But if the parents follow through, the results are definitely going to benefit everybody.
All you have to do is just, all you have to do is just fill in the rest of the letters. It's only 2 letters.
I don't.
2 letters each. 2 letters each.
Lastly, I'm going to briefly go over differential reinforcement of alternative behavior, which is D-21 on the 4th edition task list. So a DRA is when you reinforce an alternative appropriate behavior instead of the tantrum. So we just heard this little guy say, I don't like doing homework, it's too hard, I don't want to do it. So instead of saying that, A more socially valid behavior would be, especially at his age, would say, I need a break. So he gets out of doing his homework for a little bit, and he's no longer crying and screaming.
So then you want to go to bed.
No!
Don't yell at me. It's not nice.
Why are you holding your phone?
Because I'm going to show you why I'm holding my phone. I recorded the whole thing and your tantrum.
No, I don't want to. Why did you record it?
Because I want you to see how bad you're acting.
For a DRA or an FCT phrase, remember that the function is always the same, so the I need a break is maintained by the escape behavior, but the topography is different. So the function remains the same, but the form is different.